Hello, Dr. Tawana Worlds by birth, also known as a disruptor. Did you know that millions who grew up in poverty also die in poverty? Have you ever heard the saying, what good can come out of the hood? Well, I'm here to disrupt for just a minute. Yes, I was that little girl that grew up in the hood, grew up in the ghetto, single mother, absent father, eating out of the trash can just to survive. But I was also that girl that determined way back then that I was not going to become a product of my past. And now I help others do the same thing. I'm not a victim, I'm a victor. I help men and women from similar backgrounds find value in their own vault and create wealth from within. What's going on, family? What's going on Instagram, TikTok, and you don't stop? What's going on YouTube and Facebook? What's going on, family? Ooh, it's lighting down a little bit. Y'all talk back to me in the comments. Let me know who's tapping in with your girl on tonight. Let me know who's tapping in and where you are tapping in from. Do me a favor as you are coming in the room. Tell somebody, okay? Don't be greedy and get the information for yourself, but tell somebody else, right? We all need help right now. We all need encouragement. We all need more finances, revenue. And guess what? Your girl, Dr. Tawana, is going to come by here on tonight and tell y'all 5 different ways y'all can make $1 million. If that sounds good to you, go ahead and put it in the chat. Show me how to make $1 million. Show me how to make $1 million. And for those of you that are over here on TikTok, hey, beloved. For those that are over here on TikTok, look, do your girl a favor, okay? How you help me beat the algorithm up over here is by putting all those hearts up there so it lets the algorithm know that this video is a cool enough video to be, amongst the For You page. So if you don't mind doing that for me, that would be, that'll be right here, okay? All right, help me beat the algorithm. I'm just out here to share the good news and to disrupt. That is my name, Dr. Tawana, the Disruptor. For those of you who don't know, I present myself to some and I represent myself to others. I am Dr. Tawana World. I am the truth speaker, the truth seeker, the planet shaker, okay? And I am the disruptor. And I came by to disrupt a little bit, It's a whole bunch of stuff going on around us. And that's why I show up, because I don't want my people to be paranoid. I don't want my people to be in fear, okay? I don't want my people to be worried and anxious out here. Yes, there's a lot of things happening simultaneously. We don't know what the hell is happening, to be honest. It's so many things happening at one time. Nevertheless, you finally got to catch my live. What's up, Brother Marcus? What's going on, brother? Let me shout out all my beautiful people. Y'all let me know who tapping in so I can shout y'all out, okay? I see my brother over here from Nashville, and I don't want to butcher your name, brother. Charged to my head now. I think it's a Hale Allen. I hope that's how you say it. But y'all let me know who y'all is and where y'all tapping in from, and your girl's going to shout you out, okay? One thing about me, if don't nobody tell you that they love you, I love you, and that's why I show up. I show up because I love my brothers and my sisters. It don't matter the color of your skin, the texture of your hair, the color of your eyeballs. I show up to tell you that, look, there is always hope. H-Town in the house, what I'm talking about. I'm representing from Dallas, even though I'm from the West Coast, which was the best coast. It's no longer the best coast with whatever that man Newsom in there. He's tearing up the West Coast, but I am holding down for Dallas, Texas. Look, y'all, there's 5 ways to make $1 million. Tapping in from H-Town. That's what I'm talking about. Let's go, H-Town. Y'all gonna let H-Town doodle on y'all like that? Y'all gonna let H-Town just come through and stun on y'all? We got more people from H-Town joining on the live, or at least they're saying they're from H-Town. Look, family, 5 ways to make $1 million. Albany, Georgia. Let's go. Let's go. Let's go. Let's go. Albany, Georgia. Okay. Look, there's 5 different ways that your girl is gonna come by here and present how you can make $1 million. As I was saying a little bit earlier, before I said all of that, that there's a whole bunch of things happening simultaneously, and I don't want my people to be in the dark. I don't want my people to be out here hopeless, out here thinking about doing things that they ought not to do to make ends meet. And then I don't want my people to be out here wearing stupid tags. Can somebody put stupid tax in the chat? I'm going to break down what stupid tax is once y'all put it in the chat. Somebody put stupid tax in the chat. I don't want my folks to be out here worried. I don't want my folks to be out here depressed and downtrodden. And I dang on sure don't want my folks out here wearing stupid tax. Let me tell y'all what stupid tax is. It's where you wearing your houses and you driving your houses, you know. You have no dirt, but you got clothes. Clothes that you're going to get a wear out of. You're going to take a selfie, you know, something like that. Put that mug in a laundry basket and it ain't going to be no value anymore. When you put it on your body, it lost value. Them chains that you're going to put around your neck so that you can make it look like you balling and you got something, but you broke it in the inside. Stupid tax. We don't want you to have something in your driveway that's higher than your credit score. That's stupid tax, okay? We don't want our peoples doing that. It is income tax time and scam season is real. You know how them car lots pop up out of the woodwork and they just go rent a piece of land somewhere. Now they got cars that's going to break down that they going to rip you off with, sell them to you because you really ain't got no extra income coming in to be able to afford the type of bill that they're going to put on you because everything is inflated. And then we go take it behooves me. Can I say this? Because y'all know I tell the truth. Even if you don't give me permission, I'm going to say it anyway. I see, especially those in the faith. It never fails. Every time around income tax time. Woo, look what the Lord has done for me. No, Uncle Sam gave you back your overpayment. Leave the Lord out of that. The Lord ain't did that for you. You just went and took your income tax and they told you that they file it for you. And then when your income tax comes, they will put that or use that as a down payment. Baby, don't blame that on the Lord. That's a lie. I need my people to be wiser and smarter, okay? I need my people to be wiser and smarter. Quit lying and getting on the storybooks and on the pages and the profiles talking about, ooh, look at how I've been blessed and all of this. That's income tax money. I want to tell y'all a story real quick. 2 years ago, 3 years ago, shall I say. I'm going to give it the benefit of the doubt. 3 years ago, I had got my income tax. That was at the beginning of the pandemic. Got my income tax. Had just walked away from Section 8 housing. I will go pull up the email right now as we speak when I sent it to him and told him that I don't need the services anymore. And the worker actually begged me to stay in bondage. I had made it up in my mind, first and foremost, that I wasn't going to be a victim again. Because I was a victim for years. And when I say a victim, I was a victim of that. I had a car every year, a new car every year during income tax time. Now we get on there and like, oh, God, you are so great. And that ain't God. That income tax that we think is the government giving us a relief or some of our money back. Well, they are giving you some of your money back. What we don't know as a people is throughout the year, we fund the government's budget. We give them a loan. We invest in them. And at the end of the year, or the beginning of the year, shall I say, they give you back the overpayment. I dare you to go look it up on your tax documents. That little amount right there where it says this is how much refund you will be getting back. Read the fine print right before that number. And it will say this is the amount that the government, that you overpay the government. It's an overpayment that they're giving you back. And if you got kids, they'll just give you a little bit more. Okay? But we take that and we do foolish things with it. So 3 years ago, after I had just walked off of Section 8 and gave them back their food stamps, because I had more repossessions, okay? My repossession list was just as long as my instability list moving from house to house. Real talk. Real talk. If I'm helping you on tonight, just let me know. And y'all over here still on TikTok, please continue to send them hearts, okay? Greatly appreciated. I'm giving y'all free game tonight. Just to let your fingers be free and just hit those hearts. Let me go to the For You page. It just helps TikTok, and they send me messages. Tell more people to send hearts, to get more views, okay? So that's the only reason why I'm asking y'all. I ain't coming by here charging y'all nothing. Just asking y'all to send some hearts, okay? So 3 years ago, after I walked away from all of this, I took my income tax and I made an investment in my life. I did not go make a purchase. I had determined in my mind that I needed to come out of poverty, that this was a cycle that I have did for years and years and years and years. Every year, even the kids knew we was getting a new car, and in the middle of the year it was going to be repossessed because the payments were $450. Every 2 weeks you go get the worst of the worst off the car lot with the highest interest rate. As soon as you drive off of it, it depreciates even more, and you can't even trade it in. It's not even worth a trade in it. You're upside down if you do go try to trade in. Anybody know what I'm talking about? Anybody been in that category? So I decided to make an investment in myself. Very first investment that I made in myself was Mary Kay. It allowed me to do what I love to do, and that's to serve. It allowed me to gather with women, and that's something that I love to do. And it allowed me to make money, and good money. Right? I also did Uber part-time. But I had a schedule of how I did Uber. I'm like, look, I'm going to go out here early in the morning while these people getting ready for work, because I ain't finna put my life in no jeopardy trying to shuffle nobody and chauffeur nobody around the town. So I'm going to go ahead Monday through Friday. I'm going to go ahead and go out here, and I'm going to work early in the morning, take these people to work and school. Once I drop them off, now I'm going to switch it on over to Uber Eats. I had a whole entire sending love from Michigan Militia Active Volunteers. Let's go. Sending love right back to you, brother or sister. Sorry. American Reaper. I don't know if male or female, but much love to you, okay? So I did Uber, and I allowed that brother. Okay, what's up, brother? What's up, brother? So I allowed the Uber to pay off my debts. And I took that, my responsibility, and I began to settle out my debts. And as I began to, the very first investment was the very first investment that broke the head of the financial demon called Goliath, or poverty, okay, off of my life. From there, it was up. First year, $100,000. I ain't never made $100,000. And may I remind y'all that I come from the hood, okay? I come from the dope world. I sold much drugs. It's in the past, so they can't do nothing about me in the present. It's been over 15, 20 years since I touched a piece of crack. No matter of fact, my son would be 20, so it's been over 20 years since I touched a piece of crack. But that's where I come from. And from there was on to welfare. So I went from that to welfare and stayed on that for almost 18, 19 years. Welfare and Section 8. Very limited. But that very first investment, hello to Deborah from Florida. Their very first investment was the investment where I decided to invest in me, because I'm going to tell y'all something. I invested in everybody else. I invested in my children. I invested in my husband. I invested in my local church. I invested in my apartment complex. I invested in everybody else, but I had never invested in me. Never. So the best investment that I did make was for me to invest in me. And I took time to not go get in debt, but to actually get out of it. And when I tell you guys that the sky is not the limit when you have a life of freedom and liberty, where you are not indebted to any man, when you're actually cleaning up your credit. This is a credit country. So there's a lot of things. People that used to deny me and tell me, no, you can't. I mean, like, what do you call those credit cards that you start off with because your credit's so bad? I think it's like a secured, not an unsecured, but a secured one. For me to get a secured one, I had to put the $300 down on it myself. It was that bad. So a lot of people deny me. I already knew when I walked into places I was going to be denied. Sometimes I would just hope and wish that I would slide under the radar, and it never worked. Every single time. Now, I can't help you. I mean, they would print out pages from my credit report. And I would just sit there and be like, oh, they'd be like, wow, you got a long credit history. And I'm like, I do. Mine was even longer because my mother gave me credit when I was 13, 14. Anybody else been there, done that? Your mama put stuff in your name while you were a child to make ends meet because they were so impoverished. So when the lights got turned off in their name, they put it in your name. You had a phone in your name. It said I had credit established at the age of 13, 14 years of age. So I had all those stages on top of my poverty, my lack of discipline financially, my consumer habits. That's what your credit report shows, whether you are financially responsible or financially ignorant. So instead of me going to go consume, I decided to invest. And I haven't looked back since. People ask me, I just had a brother ask me the other day, when y'all first moved to Texas, Dr. Tawana, where did you work at? I said, work. Work is work. That's an offensive word to me. And that ain't no shade to nobody. To me, that's offensive. Because I didn't work, I was in slavery. But when I decided to come out, I decided to come all the way out, not halfway out. I decided to actually come all the way fully out. I didn't have any crutches. I didn't have any family that I can rest assured upon. And if all else failed and I gave up the section, that I can go back and live with somebody, nothing. You're talking about blind, absolute blind faith. That I was just sick and tired of being poor. And whatever it took, I was coming out. And my mentality is still the same. Poverty, what? Poverty is of a distant past. I absolutely hate poverty with all that's in me. It was a good lesson. Thank you for the lesson that I learned. Never to be entangled or intertwined with you. But I absolutely hate poverty. And so from there, I did 100,000 the very first year. None of my stuff wasn't put together. I sat on a live like you see me right now, and I told my story. Just told I was poor, and a lot of things happened to me in my childhood. Actually, I titled it My Therapy because I felt family online that I could be actually able to go and sit down and just say, you know what? I've been carrying this stuff for a long time. I want to talk about it. This is my therapy. And the healing that came from me sharing my story to help other people is what paid me $12,000 in 1 hour. I never made that in the drug industry. I never made that in the workforce. Never. And when I was like $12,000 in 1 hour, wow. That night I couldn't go to sleep because now everything on the inside of me that I had buried, that I had forgot about, that I didn't even know of, began to surface. And ideas like never before begin to spring forth. Every story that I thought was a bad story, I was like, wow, yo. From the abuse, that's a story. To the neglect, to the abandonment, that's a story. To the rape, to the infertility, to being shot at, to the gangs, that's a story. To losing my child, that's a story. I mean, I got a lot of stories. I'm finna make millions off my story alone. I got excited. I stopped looking at myself as the victim in that moment. Because I realized that people were willing to pay me to tell my story that helps them get out of pain. And it was more than telling a story. I was actually creating a way out. That if you did it, I was creating hope. That if you did it, if you overcame it, if you came out, if you walked away from it, then I could do the same. And you know what? You look just like me. You come from where I come from. Now they can relate. So just from my story alone, this is one way to make $1 million. How many of y'all got a story that's under the sound of my voice? How many of y'all got one story, at least one? My father wasn't in my life, but I took that. My mother wasn't in my life, but I took that. My such and such. I didn't know how to speak English. Whatever your story is, everybody got one. How many of y'all got at least one story? One. Because if you got one story, you sitting on. I'm telling you, you fully loaded. Don't let you be multi-storied. You got millions in your belly and you out here trading your time for money and stressing yourself completely out for dollars. You out here working for money when you can sit down and get a camera with some internet access and go live on some platform. And you know what? How many of y'all done heard are seeing the hashtags now on YouTube, on TikTok, on Instagram, and the hashtag is storytelling? How many of y'all done watched somebody else's story and it has the hashtag storytelling? Just let me know. Y'all talk back to me tonight. How many of y'all done watched somebody else's story? How many of y'all done watched somebody else's story? Let me know. Come on, y'all. Make it fast. Make it snappy. I know there's a little lag, but y'all know I like to interact. Don't make me feel so much like I'm sitting here talking to a computer, that I'm actually, intermingling and I'm actually conversing with human beings. Because that's what I like to do. All right. So y'all tell me y'all done went and watched somebody else's story. And the difference between you and them is that they turn on the camera. So many of y'all know how to cook. Do you know if you know how to cook and you cook and you show people how to cook, you can become a millionaire? The next best chef, top chef. You understand me? Food is going to always be in high demand. Y'all got to look at this pandemic, this recession, this inflation, whatever they want to call it. You got to look at it as a beautiful blessing. Because it's a reset for a lot of people. A lot of people that was on the end is now in the front. A lot of the people that was at the bottom now has an opportunity to get to the top. There's been a changing of the guards. You don't got to have all that expertise to get online and make you millions of dollars. You ain't got to have no degree. Remember how you used to have a degree, you had to have a PhD, and you have to be a philosopher, and you had to have all of this stuff, and you had to have so many years of college experience. You ain't got to have none of that to get your raggedy behind on TikTok, on Instagram, on Facebook, on YouTube, and make on LinkedIn, and make on Clubhouse, and make millions of dollars. Millions of dollars. I'm going to say it again. Make millions of dollars. No experience. No degree. No special Hollywood body. None of that. Our past generations didn't have that opportunity. You can actually record or screen record some photos, some beautiful photos of nature, and put a popular sound behind that bad boy and go viral. And now you have a whole entire audience. So one way to make $1 million is telling your story. It's the most effective way. Ask Lisa Nichols, what made her a millionaire telling her story. E.T. to Eric Thomas, E.T. the hip hop preacher, what made him very successful in the multi-million dollar bracket telling his story. And many others. Grant Cardone, many other of them big cats, they got a story. And that's what they use to get them in the door, to make millions of dollars. And then every other gift that they had flowing on the inside of them, they just converted that into cash. Converted it into content, which converted it into cash. And they tapped into this new wealth transfer. Are y'all hearing me? If y'all hearing me, just let me know in the chat. Yes, yes, the new wealth transfer. I'm going to tell y'all where the new wealth transfer is taking place. After y'all let me know that y'all following me and that y'all tracking with me. Because see, my people out here missing this wave. And you tripping. You tripping. You trying to count what you got that ain't enough. And trying to save what you got that ain't enough, instead of actually getting in to a position and jumping in to a place or an atmosphere, an environment, an opportunity, a door, a season where you can take what your little is and make it a whole lot more. Telling your story is one way to not only build your brand, it is a way also to make millions of dollars. You can package your story up and that bad boy can actually be automated. You can get an ebook, that's one stream of income. You can get a regular book, that's another stream of income. You can do a workshop, that's another stream of income. You can do a master class, that's another stream of income. You can have an inner circle, that's another stream of income. And a mastermind, that's another stream of income. And then you can have a yearly event. I just gave you 6 streams of income, and I guarantee you all of them will get you to $1 million easily. I just gave you $6 million worth of game from telling your story. I don't know about that, Dr. Tawana. I really don't like showing my face, and I don't like the way my voice sounds. And I'm not confident. I have low self-esteem. Well, your low self-esteem, that spirit is keeping you in poverty. And if you allow that spirit to win, then you don't want help. You're probably looking for sympathy. You want somebody to feel sorry for you. Because you are fearfully and wonderfully made. We're not all made to look like one another. We're not. I don't know what society done to a whole bunch of these people. Got people that, oh, well, you need to wear your makeup like this and wear your clothes. Who is you? I'm me. If I did that, then I would be a copycat. I'm never going to be a copycat. I'm an originator, honey. I wear my makeup how I want to. I wear my hair how I want to. I wear my clothes how I want to. I'm me. I'm showing up as me. I'm not showing up as you. I'm not showing up as Beyonce. And I'm not showing up as these Hollywood celebrities and all these fake people that's getting up on here bamboozling the masses. I'm showing up as Dr. Tawana. That's who I'm going to stand and give an account. That name. So who cares what people think? You could be the most beautiful person in the world. They still gonna find a character flaw in you, on you, somewhere with her toe too long. Look at that. They got so petty that they went and screenshot, blew that bad boy up, LeBron, I think that's his name, LeBron James' toe. That's an inverted toe. Who it does that? Only a weirdo. They're going to talk about you whether you're doing good. When you're poor, they're going to talk about you more. When you're doing good, they're going to talk about you because they hate you. It doesn't matter. So you might as well do what you need to do and live your life, because people are going to talk anyways. Period. People going to talk anyway. I don't know why this camera over here on Instagram be tripping, but look, check this out, Instagram. I don't know why I did that. My hand ain't nowhere even near the screen, and it just shut the camera off. That's that control I be telling y'all about. These people operating these machines. Y'all ain't seen my hand go over there nowhere. But it shut my camera off. Understand? Look, we too rich to be poor. I hope you hear me on tonight. We too rich to be poor. Straight up. Way too rich to be poor. Way too rich to be lacking and in want. Just what we got on the inside of us. Problem is, we have been taught to look for our wealth on the outside. We'll go to work, get a nice job, go to school, go to college, get a good degree, get in debt, take out loans, pay us back the loans. You will never have financial freedom any point of your life. You will always forever be indebted to another man. That is what we're taught. I will wait on who taught us about investing. I didn't learn about investing until I was 42 years of age. Literally. It ain't taught in our communities. Okay? It ain't taught in our communities. Going out there and get that job. Worst thing that breaks my heart is when parents be on here, y'all clap it up for my baby just got hired at the Waffle House. Be like, I wish I would clap it up for you going to go enlist your child into modern day slavery. You know them babies gonna, you know that baby gonna suffer. You know it. Baby gonna be miserable by the sweat of his brow. I work by my words. I don't work by the sweat of my brow. Somebody will catch that later on. And Satan, the Lord rebukes you, and I bind the power of principalities over the airways, thinking that it's going to interfere with this live today. Now, I have authority. I have power and all dominion over every work of the devil. So I declare and decree that that signal ain't going to drop no more, which I want to be. I say that confidently. That's just one way. If you don't want to be on the front side, I'm only talking to those who got a book in them that they were supposed to write. You're supposed to be telling them other young girls like your hardships, sharing your story. Not only do you receive healing, but you receive financial healing as well. The story will change your life. Imagine writing a book, telling your story, writing a book. And that book you write, it's only one time, right? But you get paid forever. And when you go on to pass on to your final resting place, your family will still be able to receive the royalties off the one book that you wrote. It's deep. They will still be able to read your story, what you went through, what you overcame, what you left as a legacy. See, you can be gone from the earth, but your voice could still be speaking through a book. Are y'all tracking with me on tonight? If you are, just put a yes in the chat. I know we don't have these conversations most of the time. It's all these billboards and telling you to come consume. Yeah, buy a car with your income tax. Yeah, get this new flat screen TV. Yeah, this furniture is on sale right now. It's just all consume. But I'm here to tell you to invest in you. That's what is really important. That's what's really important. Do that and watch you stop poverty in its tracks. See, because investments always yield a return. Consumptions does not. Consumptions and consumers get high off of a feel good. It's the dopamine. I look good. I'm studying. Yeah, you feel miserable. You broken. You poor. You depressed. You anxious. You got anxiety. You can't sleep at night. You got insomnia. You understand me? That's stupid tax. We're not doing that moving forward. There's some people that don't like you and I, and they have an agenda. So you know what our job is to do? To oppose. Like in a game of football, where my football brothers and sisters at? Because there's some sisters that go crazy about football. They know a little bit. But where the men at that know something about football? Isn't opposing keeping the enemy or the other person, the other team, from stopping you from scoring? We can't keep doing this another year. You know how many people, look at that man Twitch. Oh, it's so sad. Mental health is real. It wasn't just mental health. It was the pressure, the weight of the world, that I lost all my resources, that I lost all my family's resources. You know how many homes would have been spared had the money been right in a family? You many lives and children that have been ripped apart. Oh, you work too much. I'm leaving. I'm going to go get with somebody else because I can't take you. Money answereth all things. It's the love of money that is the root of all evil. See, people want to quote that and be like, "Oh, money is the love of evil." No, money is the root. The love of money. Excuse me, the love of it. Oh, I gotta have money. Oh, I gotta have money. I'm willing to rob, steal, kill just to give me some money. You know what? I don't care. It's either me or them. They gotta go. You don't have a conscience because money is your master. So all you do is live, breathe, eat, sleep, and probably crap money. Now that comes from root. So the love of money is the root. That's why that word is there, the root of all evil. Because trees have roots. You can cut a tree down, but that root's still in there. That tree still going to spring back up. It's the root of all evil. But money answereth all things. That's what, and it does answer all things. We ain't got to get all biblical. Can you buy water without money? Nope. Can you live somewhere without money? Nope. Can you drive a car without money? No. Can you go buy a car without money? No. Can you turn on your air and cool yourself without a bill? No. Can you turn on your heater and do the same? You absolutely cannot. Can you go and buy you some food without money? No. Can you go get you some without money? No. Okay? Money answers all things. Money answers all things. It's going to take you money to go live off the grid. Yeah. It's going to take you money to get there. Okay? Not unless you're going to go live on the dirt. You're just going to live in the woods and eat bugs, and, it's going to take you money to get there. That's facts. That's why a lot of people are struggling in this dispensation of time, and this hour, in this day. That's why a lot of people is struggling, because they don't have enough resources, So I'm going to just tell you this. There are so many different ways to make money from your home where you ain't got to be going to go do no whole bunch of slave labor and receiving slave wages. And they keep you in a jam. They keep you with having governmental control over you because of your financial position. You notice that the powerful is never affected by anything. Anybody else know that? Huh? Anybody else pay attention to that? They wasn't affected by the pandemic. They didn't even have to take the, you know what? There was no rules to enforce them to do anything to themselves. Everything that they was forcing every American citizen to do, they didn't have to do it. I dare you to go look it up and fact check me on it. Do you think that they cared about, I didn't either. Do you think that they cared about, American Airlines telling them that they can't fly on their commercial flight without having, across their mouth? No. I'm going to rent me a private jet. Who cares about American Airlines Delta? They flew freely. No little card that say that you've been cleared of the cooties. None of that. Do you think inflation is bothering them? Do you think paying $100 for a loaf of bread will bother them? No. They are financially powerful because they have finances that we don't have. Ain't that something? That's the only difference between them. They swear they on a high horse, they high and mighty. No, take their power away from them. How do you take their power? Take their money. And then we'll see you come on down like you're supposed to be. So that's why I showed up here tonight, sis, Chloe 504. To say don't let them be the only ones making money. Beautiful. If you know how to live off the grid, I would create me a whole entire course. You hear what I'm saying? A whole entire ebook. And I would teach others who are interested in learning how to live off the grid because they see the type of stuff that is going on. That would be my first thing. And you know what? I would turn on my camera. I would take my TikTok and I would just create simple, 30-second, 15-second clips, how to live off the grid. Step 1, Step 2, Step 3, contact me for more info. Sign up for my workshop. Buy my ebook here. How to raise chickens. Honey, you fully loaded over there. Your girl over here can show you how to make $1 million off of what you know. So I tell people, if you went and worked somewhere and you learned a skill, take that and run a bag up with that alone. Say, well, I ain't got no gift, Dr. Tawana. Well, take the skill that you learned. If you didn't learn nothing else from going to school and you learn how to be punctual and timely, there are a lot of people that struggle with time management. You can start a whole $1 million business teaching people how to show up on time, how to break the spirit of procrastination and tardiness and lateness. You understand? So many different ways for you to make $1 million. I just told y'all 2. I got 3 more and then I'm going to get out y'all hair. See, the wealth transfer is happening online. That's where they didn't hijack the money. Let's close down the brick and mortar. Let's implement this plan to close down the brick and mortar, bankrupt them, because the goal is to put everybody on a universal payment system. I don't know if y'all know this or not, but the devil is a liar. I ain't getting on no universal anything. I'm not of this world. I'm just a sojourner in it, and don't nobody in this world get to dictate and control whether me and mine is going to eat or not. I beg to differ. The earth is the Lord's and the fullness thereof. I will live off the earth. I will live in my sovereignty. I will travel from country to country. It don't make no difference. I'll just be a sovereign citizen, meaning that I don't belong to not one country. How about that? Before I ever bow my knee to Baal and you wicked people in high places that are doing evil things to humanity. I wish I would. That's why you don't see your girl over here playing. See, when the pandemic hit and everybody was like, oh, let's go back to normal. I was over here like this. I was researching. Do you understand me? I was digging in my own fault. What do I got inside of me that I used to know how to do that I love to do? First of all, I can braid hair. That's one thing. Let them talk about you ain't making no movements nowhere. And you can't go into no brick and mortar. All these people over here panicking and fainting and all of this stuff. And I sure wasn't doing no Uber. Because even though it wasn't going to touch me, I wasn't going to be a Billy Bad, you know what, and act like I was going to go in the midst of it and to just expose myself. I had 2 twins here. So I had to figure out, okay, well, the buildings are closed down, but they let Netflix then pop all the way off. YouTube then popped all the way off. Everybody's on YouTube now. Grubhub, Uber Eats, DoorDash, Instacart. And these cats was making millions of dollars off of platforms. Uber. Now let me show y'all how people use other people's money, okay? Uber don't own not a vehicle, but they became a multi-billion-dollar company using somebody else's money. What money do they use? They use the people's cars that they are hiring to transport the people that need a ride. So they making money, because you got the car and we got the platform and we want to connect you to Mary who needs a ride. We're going to charge you a percentage. So you ain't going to get the full fee. We're going to charge you a percentage. And Mary, you need a ride. We got the car. It's just not us that's going to drive the car. But guess what? You pay us a fee and we will connect you to one of our Uber drivers. Yeah. Credit Karma, the same thing. They don't own not one bank and they do not own not one credit card. But yet and still, you can come there for free and get your Vantage score. But they're going to tell you right at the moment that you go and check your Vantage score, oh, you know what? You qualify for all 10 of these credit cards right here. It's just a simple, it's just going to be a soft pool. But you've already been pre-qualified, so not a big deal. All they own is a platform. That's it. Amazon don't have its own products. Amazon use wholesalers to connect the buyers to to connect the buyers to the sellers. That's it. Using other people's money. I do got a business number you can call me upon, for sure. 833-743-4771. I'll put that in the chat. Give me 1 second, y'all. And it's also in the description over here on YouTube and Facebook. Here's my email address here. And then here is my phone number, my business phone number. I want to share this with y'all real quick while I'm doing this real quick. Y'all do know that what happened in Palestine, Ohio, through predictive programming. It was a movie last year called White Noise. Same scenario. In Palestine, Ohio, a train derails and have this chemical spill, and it makes people and their animals absolutely sick, and that's what's happening right now. Did anybody know that? You think that's a coincidence? Do y'all know that them folks over there, that White House, let me watch what I say. Y'all know, and I'm not watching what I'm saying because I'm scared, because I ain't never that 10 toes down over here. I'm watching what I say because I'm on their platforms. And the hate be real. Straight up. But there is a plan, a play to take people's resources and necessities and make them dependent upon them, the wrong people. That's too costly. As much as people be on these social media apps, you can actually go build a group, start a group for those that don't like to be in the forefront. They don't like their face shown. Well, you talked about writing a story and that sounds good, but I don't want to show my face. I also talked about courses. If you overcame a narcissist, that is big. That is so big right now. That is so big. Since not only is she, making her way off the grid, but she was a nurse that quit your job at the hospital. And I'm sure that affected you emotionally. I'm sure that affected you mentally. You went to school for this. You went you made a career out of this. You sacrificed time for this, blood, sweat, and tears for this. And then this is what it comes down to, that I either got to make a decision and do something that could harm me or keep this job. Do you know how many other people, nurses just like you, need you to show up on the scene and keep them encouraged? Tell them that, hey, this is a circle. This is a network of women or men or, nurses Let's come together. Let's talk together. Let's have a yearly, annual something together where we come together and we hug and we talk about business ideas and how we can take our skill sets and we can actually start, non-emergency classes and different things of that sort. Certifications or whatever the case may be. I mean, certificates of completion, not certifications, but whatever it is that you got a skill set in, turn that into cash. Because cash is trash. And once you get the cash, then go buy you some precious metals. Go buy you some gold and some silver. Go buy you some land, whether here or abroad. Get you some hard assets. But back to the group or the TikTok or on the Instagram. There are a lot of business owners like myself that don't have the time. You know how much money I paid out to people to just do things for me because I don't have the time? I'm a mother of 9. I have 5 adult children, 1 deceased, and I have 3 little ones, and 2 of the 3 are twins. They were born early, delayed in speech, so that takes my time. Not only that, I'm lifting all this weight, leading all these people, coaching and mentoring all these people, and still have the audacity to show up here for 52 minutes and 9 seconds that I have been here and still make the time to make sure that others are enlightened. And I'm checking in and make sure they are right and let them know, if you want help, I got you. So I have paid lots of people, lots of money. Y'all don't mind keeping those hearts coming up over here. Let's get to 1,000 likes on TikTok, okay? I think that's the number where they start actually putting you and recommending you to be inside of the For You page. Appreciate it 100-fold to you. Always. That's what I'm talking about. You got a heart like mine, so we can roll together. We can roll together. I'm all about empowering, uplifting. Look, if I can support you, support me. Let me tell y'all something about this. Let me just get off subject for a minute. Then I'm going to pop back on subject, and then I'm going to get out y'all here, okay? Let me tell y'all a secret, a mystery. And this is what the wealthy also knows. The wealthy also knows this. Investments change your life. What DNA loyalty is actually doing is investing in me, right? By sending the roses, by sending the gifts, investing in me, investing in what I'm speaking, the truth that I'm speaking, the mission that I'm on, right? That's an investment. At any time DNA loyalty ever got into any type of trouble, because I'm connected divinely to the Creator. And let me show you something about this, about investments. Let me just tell you something. Even if DNA loyalty never came to me and said, you know what, I'm going through a hard time right now. I got something going on inside. Maybe they never came and just shared anything to me, because I'm tapped in and I'm connected to the Most High. And because every time I come on TikTok, DNA loyalty has sent me a rose, have sent me a heart, have sent me some type of support. This person has left a mark in me. So it don't matter what they need. If I got it, they got it. Whether I know them or not. If they never tell me there's something going on, because they left an investment in me, because they left a deposit in me, the Most High will tell me, reach out. Call them, inbox them, email them, see what's going on. Nobody never taught us that. Nobody never taught us that. You don't know who got your blessing. You don't know who got your breakthrough inside of their loins. You don't know. You don't know. You don't know who got your next come up. You don't know. DNA royalty might not even have a lot of money, but look, let me go ahead and send this heart for 5 coins. It doesn't matter. She has left a mark in me. Just like I have left a mark in your lives. Because I'm always pouring and giving. Whose life have I left a mark in? How you know there's a mark? You're going to either have one or two type of marks. This person always uplift me, always encourage me. Like this person is like indebted into my heart, indebted into my soul. Don't know this person, ain't never met this person, but this person has made a mark in my life, brought some change in my life, some hope, some nourishment, made a mark in my life. So we connected. See? We're not taught that. I just wanted to share that because the Father just put that in my heart, on my spirit, to share that, to say that. And I can tell you countless of times, brothers and sisters that we didn't win in fellowship with. And they walking and everybody is just praising God and hallelujah, and they in their own zone. And instantly the Father speak and say they don't have no food at home. I'll be like, okay, what you want me to do? I want you to give them $200. They can't pay their rent. Ask them what's going on. How much do they need? Because what they need is in your bank account. Because they left a mark in me. They left a mark in me. So we connected, we intertwined. That is the power of an investment. And for those who read the word, I'm going to help you with a scripture that will confirm exactly what I said. He said, your gift will make room for you and take you amongst great men. So you got a whole bunch of religious folks that are going around here talking about, girl, I'm going to Egypt. I'm going to Africa. My gift made room for me. Yeah, they calling for me in Spain and they want me over in Jamaica. Sit down somewhere. That's not the gift. We all been given one of those gifts. Hell, Satan had that gift. If you want to be honest, he had a gift for worship. See where it got him when he started whoring his gift. So we all got a gift. But that ain't the gift that the Most High is talking about. He says a man's gift will make room for him and take him amongst the great. Baby, I'm going to help somebody right now with the gift because I had to go sit down and look at it. Now, hear me clearly. Your girl here ain't going to never say something out of her mouth that I am fact-checked. Never. I'm a Berean. I'm a real Berean. That's why they don't want me in their buildings, okay? And it's cool. It's cool that they don't want me in their buildings because they know I come to clean up house. I'm sitting up in there and you speaking some falsehood. I'm going to wait and I'm going to do it nicely, decently, and in order. I'm going to wait till your service is done. And then I'm going to let you know what you said was a twisted truth. You know that was not the right thing, that you missed something. When praises go up, blessings don't come down. What scripture is that? See, I am a Berean. The Most High taught me that a long time ago. You know how they be up in them churches and they be like, slap your neighbor a high five. But let me tell y'all something right now. I love the church. I am the church. The building, they need a spiritual enema because they full of bull. But see, the Father's cleaning that up. But I am the ecclesia. I am the walking hands and feet of the Most High God. See, my kingdom don't come with a bunch of that hoorah and hollering and shouting and all of that stuff. Now, we can do that. We can get turned up. But my kingdom comes with demonstration. That's why my kingdom ain't sick. And my kingdom ain't in no poverty. And my kingdom ain't in no inflation. And there ain't no shortages of anything, of resources or anything in my kingdom. And that is what I'm coming to announce to those that have an ear to hear. My kingdom ain't suffering, but the kingdoms of this world are becoming the kingdoms of my Lord. That's what you better understand. And that kingdom is going down, baby. Babylon is falling. But my kingdom is being exalted. That's what I came by here to announce. So I had to go study. I'm a Berean. And the Father told me a long time ago when I was caught up in all that religious stuff. You know how they be in the church and they be like, slap your neighbor a high five? And not only slap your neighbor a high five, but tell your neighbor. You know how they do that? You receive it. The Father had to correct me one day sitting right there. He said, don't you receive anything until you go home and find out that it's 100% true for what I said. Because I did say, if any man taketh away from my word, I will take it away from his life. And if any man add to my word, I will add to his. So I need you to go see if what they really said is really written before you receive it. Now, you remember what they said. You take notes and you go there, and then you go back and you fact check it. That's what I want you to do. Go fact check it. And then if it is my 100% unadulterated word, then you can receive it. So that's what I started doing. I had to go back and look and do my research. So when they talk about what praises come up, blessings go down, what scripture is that, baby? I'm well versed in it. Now, I'm not going to act like I know everything because I don't. I'm still learning, and I will forever be learning. But I didn't look for that scripture through and through, and that one ain't in there. And then when you come with the truth, here come the stones, and baby, I'm the woman for the job. Do you understand me? Stand there flat-footed and look at all them devils. Like you said, what? You gonna move what? Because I'm confident in his hands. David was not the only warrior. Samson was not the only warrior, okay? I come from the Lion of Yehuda, of Judah. You don't want to play with this, baby. There is no limits with me. I go from 0 to game over, period. And I'm a bona fide warrior. I was born as a warrior. So we can love you or we can cut you. Whichever way you want it to be. But there ain't no in between with us. So I went and I fact checked the word. A man's gift will make room for him and take him amongst great men. So I went and I studied that thing. Let me sit up, y'all. I got to sit up because I get excited about this. Anybody else excited? Anybody else learning anything? I've been here an hour and 3 minutes. Tell me I ain't wasting my time before I continue. Is anybody else learning anything? Huh? Let me know. I just want to know. I just want to know. Princess, what's up, boo? I see you, highlighted you, 100-fold return unto you. I guarantee you, you will see, I guarantee you, you will see a return on that seed. And everybody else, I guarantee you, you will see a return on that seed. And I bless you for investing in you, because investment yields harvest. Investment yields harvest. Yes, we will always be learning. Just join, but you on point. Hey, let's go, sis. Let's go. Let's go. So look, check it out. I went and I read that. I was like, a man's gift will make room for him and take him amongst the great. So when I had to go look up everything, I'm an origin baby, okay? I don't just follow the fads. That's why I don't celebrate paganistic things, because I look at the origin. What my mama and grandma and them did, and what great grandma and them did, and big mama and them did, they was caught up in a whole bunch of stuff, superstition, witchcraft, all kind of stuff. So I want to make sure that what I'm doing is allowed by you. Would you like me to celebrate Christmas? No. Okay, cool. Me and my household will not be participating in that, because I look at the origin of a thing. No shade and no nothing. No intent, no pun intended to anybody who still do, because I was once there, okay? But when I knew the truth, I had to come up out of that junk, because I studied the origin. I don't care what Big Mama and them did. That's why Big Mama and them was in trouble. That's why Big Mama and them swept all that dirt under the rug. I'm trying to break curses. I'm not trying to enable them and keep on going. Now, I'm a different breed. Y'all missed the call. He called you, Grandma, and you abandoned your call. Mama, so did you. You went off and got with who did it, who knows. So it's on me, okay? Somebody got to stand up. Somebody got to stop this. Because the hell that I went through because of your ignorance, I don't ever want my children to go through that. I don't ever want another generation to go through the dysfunction, all the rape that I had to go through, all the molestation that I had to go through, all of the homelessness that I had to go through, all of the garbage cans I had to eat out of. Because of your ignorance and your lack of knowledge, I suffered, and I suffered greatly, and it's on me to break that chain. It's on me. That demon stole a whole lot. Stole my whole family. Wish I would sit up here and play with a demon. So I had to go research. A man's gift will make room for him. What does this word gift mean? I know a man, we're human beings. So that don't take no deep stuff. Let me go to the origin, not the English. See, because we hear this thing called life and death is in the power of the tongue. And we think about this pink muscle. We're like, oh, power of the tongue. Oh, okay, that's a big muscle. But when you go look at the origin of it, and you see that word tongue means hand, oh, you'll watch your words. Because every time you open up your mouth, your hand is shaping whatever you are speaking. Oh, I'm stupid. Oh, let me shape how stupid you is. I'm sick and tired. Let me shape the sick and tired. Let me shape it for you. I ain't gonna never be able to do. Let me shape that for you. It's a hand. That's why you're supposed to watch what you say, because you are made in the image and the likeness of the Creator, whether you are knowledgeable about that or are you ignorant to that. Excuse me. It said by his words was the earth created. And then it says you are created in his image and his likeness, and you over here speaking guile. You over here speaking negative. I'm broke. Can't do it right now. Let me shape that you broke. You at the very place that you spoke before you got there. I'm going to divorce him. He ain't no good. Now you divorced and you ain't got no man. You said it before you saw it. Let me stay on task. Hopefully this ain't too heavy for y'all tonight. Hopefully this is still a full course meal, but it ain't too full. Okay. So I went and I looked up, what do a man's gift will make room for him? I know man means man. So I went and looked up gift. And when that thing said, I'm finna go look it up for y'all right now, baby. Don't challenge me. You're going to break chains. See, that's why the devil hates me, but guess what? I hate him too. I hate him too, baby. We ain't friends. We enemies. I'm like the mafia. You hit me, I hit you back. And that is not challenging the enemy. That's just standing in my posture. That he died and defeated you and risen with all power in his hand. Then told me, here, I give you all power over you. I got all power over you as long as I stay in position. Now, when I get out of position, that's a whole nother story. I got to show y'all this. Okay. I got to show y'all this. Well, I got to let y'all hear because I got a whole bunch of cameras going on right now. That's why I keep zooming and panning the room, okay? But I got to let y'all hear this, shall I say? Let me just help y'all. Let me help somebody tonight. Woo, I get giddy. So a man's gift makes room for him and brings him before great men. Let's break this thing down like a 12-gauge shotgun, okay? Let's break this thing down like a 12-gauge shotgun. We know what man is. Man means mankind. That's you and I. It's you and I. See, Adam named Eve. But Abba said, let us make men in our own image. Okay? We are one man. So man is mankind. Gift. Let's break that thing down. Woo! What is a gift? What is a gift? Let me turn on the screen share over here. If y'all want to see it, y'all gonna have to jump up over there on YouTube or Facebook, because that's the only way that you gonna see it. I see you, Sister Cassandra, 100-fold to you, okay? 100-fold. No, this ain't what this means. I'm finna let you see it so you do not believe it from my mouth. I want you to believe it from the source. My YouTube is Dr. Tawana the Disruptor. Dr. Tawana the Disruptor. It's all together. I need y'all to see this. You understand me? Okay? And I'm going to show y'all how I did it so y'all can go back and study it. Don't just take my word. Now, here is the lexicon. Oh my, please pen if possible. I don't even know how to do that, sister. I know how to execute all this technology. I'm still learning. I know how to show people how to build stuff, but how to do this on TikTok, I don't. I'm usually I have been so accustomed to going live on Facebook. That's where I've been for the last 10 years over there on Facebook. So a lot of these platforms are new, but I am expanding my horizon. The Father has anointed me, with the Memshak anointing. I have to let y'all know about that at another time. The anointing of expansion. So now I'm getting on these different platforms. But it is Dr. Tawana, the Disruptor. You'll see me. It's only one. Dr. Tawana, the Disruptor. Now look, check it out. Now here it comes from Proverbs 18:16, right? A man's gift makes room for him and brings him before great men. Like I said, we know what man is. We're going to just jump right over here to gift so that y'all understand. Okay, it comes from the Strong Concordance. It comes from its original interpretation, which is in the Hebrew. The word is called matan in Hebrew. It means a gift. But what kind of gift? Ooh, do y'all see? It's an offering. Okay? It's an offering. Let me let y'all see. Okay? It's a gift to give. Reward. It's a present. It's a gift to give. It's a reward. It is not your singing ability. That's not what it is. It is not how well you can dance or preach or prophesy. It is a gift. It is a reward. It is a present. Now that we're clear on that, let me break it down like a 12-gauge shotgun and let y'all know exactly what that means. If I walk into the bank, I come up in there like my regular smuggler self, and I say, hey, you know what? I want to meet with the president of the bank. They're going to look at me like, is you out of your mind? Who is you? President of the bank ain't here. Go see the branch manager, and she may be too busy. How may I help you? Matter of fact, from just a regular representative checking you in. Who is you coming up in this bank asking, can you meet with the owner of the CEO of the bank? But if I clap back and I said, you know what, I got $1 million check that I need to hand to the CEO of the bank, and I will not give it to another. I bet you they will pull out my chair for me, set me down, offer me coffee and pastries, and get homeboy here on a private jet if they got to. Just wait an hour, he's on his way. Because a man's gift will make room for him and take him amongst the great. Don't ever forget that. It ain't always what you know. It's always who you know that take you into places that what you know can't take you. Do you know I come from the West Coast where Skid Row is at? There is millions of PhDs out there on that ground laying in urine and feces. Many of doctors. Yeah. Many of teachers, many of lawyers laying out there in feces and urine. So it ain't what you know. It's who you know. When you invest into yourself, you get proximity to what them people know. Well, I can't do it because I don't know, Dr. T, because you ain't hooked up and invested with the people that you know. Oh, that's too high. You charging that? Yeah, and that's why you stuck. I'm not charging you. I'm giving you access to my realm. I'm giving you access to my wisdom. I'm going to get you there with speed. I'm going to make sure that all the landmine and all the roadblocks and all the valleys and the mountains You ain't got to go through, because I done already paved the way. I know exactly how to get you $1 million. Multiple times. I just sat there and told y'all 3 ways off the top of my head. I'm going to finish the 2 and then I'm going to let y'all go. 15 minutes, promise. So a man's gift will make room for him and take him amongst great men. Baby, when I got the revelation of that, and I started investing in myself, and you know how they go to them concerts and they're like, oh, it's only $97, and everybody jumps for the 97. Everybody jumps for the 97. I can do 97. Yeah, that ain't nothing. I eat that up. I can do the 97. So everybody jumps for the 97. But here is the thing that I have realized and recognized. That the 97 is just like, the welfare line. The 97 is just like the hospital, public insurance, health insurance. That's what the $97 is going to give you, because they're not going to pour out all on you for no $97. They're not. They will give you information, and then you got to go execute. But when you make an investment into their mastermind, when you make an investment into their inner circle, baby, they will make it rain on you. See, now they are obligated to show you every step that they took to get them there with speed, with haste. Now they are obligated. And let me ask y'all that on tonight. If you charge $97 and I paid you $97, is you giving me everything, yes or no? Are you giving me everything? Notice how the Messiah only had 12 that was close enough to walk with him, and out of them 12, only 3 were able to walk with him. When was able to walk with him. The transfiguration, the girl being raised from the dead, all of that. Lazarus, only 3. So if I paid y'all, if y'all charge $97 and I paid y'all $97, are you gonna give me everything, all the things everything that you got to give? Yes or no? Just let me know, yes or no. Y'all talk back to me. It's a whole bunch of y'all up over here on the tube and on Facebook. Y'all showing out. Now don't come over here getting silent. You know I will rebuke you and then send you packing. I'm interactive. I don't like people just showing up and being silent and hiding and all of that stuff. Make me suspicious. What you doing? What you watching? Okay? Y'all talk back to me. Y'all talk back to me. Straight up. What's up, boo? Straight up. You already know. Came to the event. The father showed me something about this sister who's highlighted right now. Sister Jennifer Daniels. Baby girl wasn't playing because he showed me. She was an executive. Never forget. Sister went back to Florida. Y'all hook up with her if y'all out there in Florida. She in the transportation space, killing it. Went back, flipped it, got her a party bus, more trucks, diesels, big 18-wheelers. Okay? Not only that, certification so that she can level up her money in her transportation company like stupid crazy on a whole nother level. Got her a business, got her office, got her a building. Now she's changing lives and empowering. She's making impact and income doing that. Changing lives and helping people with like child support. Our people. Feel me? Like we supposed to. So salute to you, sis. It's enough room for us all to eat at the table. You understand me? As a leader, my job is to make you better than me. Not to fight against you, keep you down, suppress you, and be like, yeah, you ain't coming. You ain't coming up here. You can't. Nah. Here, get this juice and go do something with it. Period. Go be great. Execute. So shout out to you, and I love you too, sister. I do. Period. So if y'all ain't going to give me everything for $97, then y'all stop selling yourself short. Nothing wrong with starting. But that's not where you stay. Now let me ask y'all this question. If you charge me $10,000 to show me exactly what you did to make $1 million, If you charge me $10,000, hear what I'm saying, to show me exactly what you did to make $1 million, to connect me to your connections, to help me make my $1 million, would you give me everything if I paid you $10,000? Would you? See, when you go to the car lot, it's not a hard thing. You be like, I want a Mercedes Benz. They be like, okay, your down payment got to be this size. If not, then you can go over there and get that Honda Sonata. You can go over there and get that Pinto Bing. You understand what I'm saying? Because the same gas that you put in a Pinto cannot go inside of a BMW. See, now you got to upgrade. Your parts cost different. Your gas costs different. But you're going to get a better quality car. You're going to ride in a better brand. Okay? So if I paid you $10,000, you would I couldn't pay you $10,000 until you come to the point that where you would give me what I needed, value for my $10,000. I couldn't pay you $10,000. If you charged me $10,000 and you was gonna show me, okay? Now you see that? I'm gonna put it right up here on the screen. Y'all can't see it up over here, but like I said, if you on YouTube, you can see it. This is a client. She showed me from step to step. She first came, got her business credit score up. I got all of the receipts. I got a receipt of a young man. I just sent him to go get a play. I said, look, get in my group over here for $5,000. He was like, okay, no questions asked. And them the type of people that I like to work with. He wasn't like, oh, I don't know. He was like, look, I got to do something for my family. It is what it is. That's it, $5,000. I'm like, yeah. I'm like, now I need you to go do this play right here. I got the screenshots in my phone. In the last 2 weeks, I have helped 2 people get $50,000 off of a $5,000 investment. Will I ever come here and give up my game for free? No. Because it's for those who will actually invest in themselves. If you scared to invest $5,000, you don't need 25. You don't need 50. You ain't gonna do nothing with it, but blow it. But you see what she said. I invested $2,500 and made back $450,000 off of a $2,500 investment. Did she 100x that investment or no? Did I pay you to come over here and say that? I got receipts. Okay? I got receipts. Sis left the wealth encounter and went and did her thing. And then start sending me proof, receipts. Like, man, look at my business credit score. And wow, look at this. And I'm like, yeah, let's go. But I already seen that. She came to the conference. Don't think that I just come to tell you business, baby. I got keys to the kingdom. Need deliverance? I got that too. You stuck? I can get you unstuck. You downtrodden, you depressed, you bound, baby, come with it, okay? Come with it. My work is my worship. He sent me to do the works that I must work while it is day. For when nighttime cometh, no man can work. He sent me. So when I learned that my gift can make room for me and take me amongst great men, my very first largest investment that I ever made in me was $50,000 for VIP to go to the house of a billionaire and sit with them one-on-one. And when I came out of that bad boy, 50,000 was a lot. I couldn't even tell my husband because he would have been like, we ain't doing that. I just had to let him know I'm obeying the Most High and I'm out and this is where I'm going. I know you can't go because you still working that job. And them grown people ain't gonna give you time off. So me and the kids gonna go. And we went. Came back and did 350,000. I went in July. By the end of December, I did 350,000 off of a $50,000 investment. So I had to tell a brother, and I'll tell y'all this. When I wanted hundreds, I gave, and I invested 5, 10s, 15, 20s. When I wanted 10s and 20,000, I invested 1,000. I think I got about 10, 15,000. When I invested 25,000, I got 100,000. Matter of fact, 150,000. When I invested the 50,000, 350,000. You cannot ever, ever, ever beat a ROI. The house that we lived in, we bought that with an investment of $152. The Most High says so for that house. No matter what your credit looked like. Plant this seed by faith, and we did that. Me and my husband. $152 times 2. And them devils couldn't stop us, and they sure tried. But you know what? My seed was speaking for me. I said, I don't care what y'all say. My father told me that I can have the house. So I don't care what y'all say and what kind of trouble that y'all going to try to put me through. I'm going to be here for it. And even when I wanted to quit, that seed wouldn't let me quit. Got that house, copped that house. House number 2, working on number 3. What you say? Investments. You can actually grow a Facebook group, a foodies group, a TikTok group, a YouTube channel, a movie review, or truth speaker, or preppers, or whatever you want to. You can grow that group and then turn around and sell it. Y'all know I showed y'all that you can sell groups and pages. $50,000. And then I show you how to build them where you don't have to build them yourself. You go have somebody else build it and turn around and sell it. Y'all want $10,000 for this. That's for the behind the sceners. They don't want to show their face. You can build a group, a women's group. I've got like 10, 15 groups now. Say you're a woman, you build a women empowerment group. And then you let the people build it till you like 100,000 people in it. Doesn't take long. 30 days, you can have 100,000 people. In 30 days or less, you can have 100,000 people in a group, a Facebook page. And then you turn around and you say, hey, out of you 1,000, how many of you are business owners? Out of you 100,000. I got spots or spaces for 1,000 of you guys to advertise your business on my $100,000 fan page. And you get exposure to 100,000 people on your content. You get to go live. You get to share your posts, your business, and you get to make money off my page that I've created and built. And it's only $97 a month. I get 1,000 people to say yes to my $97 a month to be able to have those advantages on my platform that I created, that I built. I really didn't build it, but I built it. And they say, yes, 1,000. That is $97,000 a month for the next 12 months, baby. In 10 months, you didn't hit $1 million all day long. Just off of a page that you ain't even got to. I could show y'all. It sucks that I'm going to start having y'all go over here to YouTube and Facebook. That's right. If y'all ain't following me, click over here in my link in my bio up over here on TikTok. I think I need to put it over here on Instagram. But my link tree will have connect with me on YouTube. Connect with me here on Facebook so that y'all will be able to see it. And once I start driving traffic over there so that y'all can see it, I will gladly show y'all how to do it, how to put it together. I will show you exactly what I did and what I'm still continuing to do. So I got 15, 30 groups. I got several YouTube channels that is in monetization, and I didn't have to build in either one of them. I didn't have to put the thumbnails, the background. Look, when I say your girl got the juice and the sauce, the girl got the juice and the sauce. Another thing I want to tell y'all real quick, transportation is another way to make $1 million. Got them Sprinter vans, in 2 days made $1,700. How many of y'all is making $1,700 in 2 days? I'm just going to wait on y'all to say that. Let me know. How many of y'all is making $1,700 in 2 days? $1,700 in 2 days. Not touching nothing, not driving nothing. If you was driving, it would be every bit of $2,900, but you got to pay the driver. But how many of you guys are making $1,700 in 2 days? That's what I want to know. Because if you're not, you're cheating yourself. Why not go get you a Sprinter van? Why not? Why are you working harder and not smarter? Especially when your girl been saying, hey, look, let me teach you how to listen. You ain't got the time, I'll build it out for you. It's the fastest way to get. Now you can be in profit mode in 30 to 45 days. We ain't got 30 to 45 years, but we got 30 to 45 days to start getting some residual. Anywhere from $5,000 to $10,000 a month. In 30 to 45 days. Okay? Look. I'm going to get ready to jump up off of here. So I told y'all, book and make you $1 million. Courses. Putting together courses, putting together Facebook groups, transportation to definitely make you $1 million. Y'all see sis up here at under a little bit under $500,000 in 1 year. Now, if you needed proof, there go the proof. If you needed proof, there go the proof. Matter of fact, I got photo, hard copy receipt proofs, inboxes. She's not the only one. There's another brother up in Las Vegas killing it. The transportation industry. There's another brother, Brother Ricky, down in Houston. Started his transportation company. We didn't did this with our eyes closed. It's definitely a way to make $1 million. And last but never least, you can actually build businesses out for people like your girl do right up over here. For the people that's too lazy, too busy, too tired, lack knowledge, or whatever the case may be. I build people businesses out for them. I build them out $1 million machines. And the minimum that I charge my clients, because I'm going to make sure they're going to make $1 million. The minimum is $10,000. That's the minimum. And you can at least have you $10,000 off of one client every month. And it's not a lot of work at all. Sitting at home and your time, paying yourself what you want, you can be on vacation doing it. Doesn't matter. You can be traveling with your family doing it. Doesn't matter as long as you're done. All right? I just gave y'all 5 ways to make $1 million. Now that I done gave y'all 5 ways to make $1 million, who would like to take my help? I'm offering. Oh, I didn't even mention this. So look, this is what I got for y'all, right? My husband is doing the dispatching workshop. You want to get into transportation and make 6 figures just on dispatching, sitting your butt at home, dispatching people trucks, because you got truckers who need dispatchers. And they pay you a percentage of their money every week. Now you got weekly money residual coming in, or you can invoice them whenever and however you want to. Look, I just booked that load. Go ahead and cash me out right here on my Cash App. I just booked that load. Go ahead and cash me out right here on my Venmo, or whatever the case may be. 6 figures in dispatching alone, touching nothing. Dispatching. So my husband is doing that workshop the following weekend, $97. I know some of y'all didn't hit me up, but your girl is being productive. I'm going to keep that busy word out my category because I'm redeeming my time. I have been extra productive. So if you would like that program, just please do me a favor tonight and go ahead and email me and say, look, I want that $97 dispatch. And I'll gladly, it'll be right there at the top of my email, not way to the bottom. I got to search for it everywhere. Look, let me go ahead and put my email on the screen so you can email me at my proper email. Okay? Or you can call me. Either way. Or if you want to get your seed in, you can just get your seed in. Let me see how I can edit this. Is my email up here? Let me see. Email. Hopefully this ain't all jumbled up together, but it is what it is. 4771. Hopefully that's it. Okay. All right. All right. So that's how it is. That's my email. Me and my family ready for the help. Let's go. I'm here to serve y'all. And my time to serve y'all is winding down. So I've been pressing the gas pedal and coming as heavy as I have been coming because my time is almost up. All that workshop stuff that I did last year, that heavy lifting, I'm not going to be doing that no more. And a missed opportunity is simply a missed opportunity. So my brothers and my sisters, when I tell you that I can make you a millionaire, I absolutely mean that. I have receipts. If I can do it for me, I can do it for you. Anybody out here talking about, yeah, let's make $1 million and you ain't made $1 million. Let's make 6 figures and you ain't made 6 figures. It's a false witness. People like, who have you helped? Me. I'm the help. I'm the receipt. I'm the proof. And I'd have helped many of others after me, but me first. Because if I can do it for me, guess what? You can do it. I can do it for you. It's plain and simple. I know 2 people who drive truck but wouldn't let me dispatch them. I was training for it though. That's all right, brother. Because the game that I got, you won't even need nobody who to put you on. Send you up over here, set that bad boy up like that, and let artificial intelligence bring the people straight to your doorstep. We capture them in a funnel. Now you create your own ecosystem. It's a way to do it. They have $1 million machines. Y'all actually gonna see this replayed as if I'm live. And it's gonna say live, like I'm live. And you're gonna have people in the comments, like I'm live. And I'm gonna be asleep. $1 million machines. Okay? So the $97 dispatcher. I make 6 figures all day long. My husband, hint, is looking for 3 dispatchers at this point. That's just a hint. Okay? So people is always looking for, and the more people that we are training up in the industry of transportation, we'll need dispatchers. You didn't hear that from me though. Okay? But we have that. I wanted to share, my husband also has a done for you program. We cut it off like 2 weeks ago. We only took 7 people to do it. He said, honey, you can offer them if you go live tonight. For 2 more people, I would do it for them. Build out their whole entire transportation company, MCDOT number, the whole 9 yards. Help you get funding for that bad boy. You understand me? Get your fleet. Get your fleet. We would go cop your Sprinter cargo van. Right? Build you out everything, vet your driver, get that mad boy on the road. If you want us to maintain it for a year, we absolutely will. If you want to maintain it yourself, then we will absolutely show you how to do that. And that's a 10K, 100-fold return to whoever sent that seed. 100-fold. 100-fold. Okay? See, the reason why they'll tell us that it's hard and don't get into transportation because they want us to stay on the plantation. We ain't doing that. You know how much money they making off of you being somebody else's owner operator, not having your own MCDOT number? Of millions of dollars. Trust me. Not only do you need it for yourself, but you've got other brothers and sisters out here being raped on the plantation still as we speak and say, look, hey, come up over here. I got my authority. I'll let you run under my authority for 18%. Now you got another stream of income, okay? Till you go get your own. Come up under mines. There is so many ways to make millions of dollars in transportation. If all you wanted to do was rent out trailers for non-CDL hotshots, every week I'll rent this bad boy out for $700. You pay $700 a month, you got a $2,100 profit. Transportation is straight up seriously. So we will build you out of transportation. Got 2 spots, $10K. It's originally $25K. Okay? These other cats is charging you $55K to build you out an automated transportation company. We're not trying to rob Peter to pay Paul. A lot of the money goes towards your fleet. It goes towards your MC and DOT number. Okay? It's going to go towards your business. How are you, Dr. Tawana? I emailed you about the dispatching and brokerage course your husband was doing. That's why I'm saying tonight, email me. Because I've been very productive and I have like 1,000 emails to read. And that's just being real. I have like 1,000 emails to read. So I'm telling everybody, if you're interested in that tonight, email me tonight. I'll star all of them and I'll respond back to them ASAP, okay? So I have that. My Millionaire Monarch, I told y'all in January, I only let 12 people in there for $5,000. This is the inner circle that I just told you about, that man came and got $25,000 and I got receipts. The woman who came and got $25,000 2 weeks ago, I got receipts. Right? For $5,000 investment. I'm going to open that up because I need you more as a testimony than I need you more as a money. I want to make sure you're ready for $1 million. A $5,000 investment is going to harvest you $1 million because you're going to do it with me. You ain't got to see me on no phone. You're in close proximity with me. I'm going to allow you to access my stages and I'm going to help you do your $1 million. For $5,000, I'm going to help you do your $1 million. You get access to our events, our $1 million events, mastermind in Miami. We're going to Dubai, all these different places. It's pinned for Keep It Swanky. It's up right at the top. It says it right on the screen, right here under Zelle. So we have that. We have that, okay? Millionaire Monarch. I'll allow 5 people who want to do millions with me, and that's what I put in the description. Who want to make $1 million with me? Who want to make millions with me? We're doing millions on our platforms. We're doing millions in assets. We're doing millions in business credit. We're doing millions. That's where you get all the juice and the sauce. That is the only course that I am going to be teaching or accepting new people into it. I'm not teaching all them classes and all that. Y'all didn't catch me last year, you missed me. But if you want to get access and you want to get access to the realm that I live in, that is the place that you're going to be in. Millionaire Monarch Inner Circle. So if you email me about it, just in the description, I want to be a millionaire monarch. I want to get in $1 trillion transportation, whatever it is. I want to dispatch, freight brokering, whatever it is. Make sure you identify. But this is the legacy builders. I am looking for 5 who want to actually invest with me with some land. And not only some land, but we're going to actually, this is a whole entire course. I am actually giving a discount on this, and it's only going to be for 5 people. It's called Buy Land, Build Houses, because we're going to learn how to become the builders, but we're not doing the building. And off of each build, guaranteed $80,000 to $100,000+ off of each build. You can build it and flip it. You can build it and stay in it. You can build it and renovate it. But we buy land and we build houses for ourselves and for others. And I'm only going to allow 5 tonight. Not tomorrow. Tonight. Not tomorrow. Y'all better hear me clearly. Tonight and not tomorrow for $1,000. It's the grandfather special. First come, first serve. Buy land, build houses. We're going to start planting and we are going to start building commercial space. We're going to build a community for ourselves here in Texas, in the rural area. Stores, banks, the things that we need without saying a whole bunch, okay? That's what I have for y'all. That's what I have for y'all. I did offer to build out your $1 million business. I will still give you access to coaching and I will build that out. So I will share that. It's the Millionaire Monarchs. It's the same cost, $5,000. I will build it out for you, okay? That's 2 spots. 2 spots. And then after that, I'm done. I'm moving on to bigger and better things. Just trying to take some people with me. You do not have to suffer. And you do not have to be out here and wanting and in need and depressed and downtrodden and hopeless and thinking that everything, you know what I'm saying, is bad. It's not bad. Follow the money trail. Success leave clues. If everybody is getting rich and wealthy and you start seeing these advertisements, hey, how I did 1 million on YouTube videos, shorts, forms, all of that stuff. Listen, it's real. It is real. Everybody ain't out here trying to scam y'all. Y'all be looking at the wrong people, thinking the wrong people trying to scam y'all. Let me say this loud and clearly. And I know I'm finna ruffle some feathers and step on some toes, but guess what? I'm finna go and ain't nobody gonna do nothing to me. So I'm the woman for the job. And that's why I only got like 2 friends. My family, my children are my friends. That's probably why I only got them as my friends, because I'm not afraid to say what other people are afraid to say. I love when people come this way talking about, well, is this a scam? I won't even take their money. Get your poverty mindset up out of here, because this ain't no scam. How dare you disrespect me and ask me, is this a scam, when you getting scammed by that rent every month? You paying on a property you don't even own. You ought to slap yourself silly for that. You are paying on a property you don't ever own. Now let that sink in. You got a car that costs more than a house that you don't own. Let that sink in. You go to work at a job that take money out your check first, called taxes, and then give you the leftovers, and then bilk you out of that with big business, inflation, and all of this stuff. Am I a national? What is that? Let me know what is a national. Let me know what that is, love. All right, y'all. That's what I got for y'all. My job is to disrupt, and I've come by and I've done that, okay? So if I can serve you, I'm a servant. I do what waiters do, and I'm waiting. And what waiters do is they serve. So if I can serve you or anybody you know, then shoot me an email. Call that phone, and do not call that phone tonight. Not unless you're ready to get started tonight. That's the only way that I'll sacrifice. I got some studying to do. I got some chains to go break tomorrow. You understand me? 97 for the dispatch tonight. Yep. It's 97. It's the 5 for those who want to buy land and build houses. $1,000 after the night is gone. That's gone. But it will definitely go up. It's not gone away. It's just that offer will be gone. Done for you transportation. We're getting ready to have the transportation clinic. Instead of us doing it for you, we would do it with you. You will come here and you will live here in a very exclusive place. Your food and your transportation, as well as your housing, will be provided for you for 30 days. You will leave here with your fleet, with your business already built out with you, okay? Then you will turn around and you would not only leave here with all of that, but you will leave here as a person ready to go contract your transportation company with the government and get their millions of dollars. And last but never least, I will show you how to take what we taught you and turn it into your business. So you get to go home wherever you come from, and you can go back and teach your people, right? Because each one reach one. And that's a 15K investment. That's it. All right, so that's what I have for y'all. Remember that as long as the earth remains, there will always be seed time and harvest. An investment is seed, and harvest is an investment on that. Nature teaches us that. If you go out and you plant an apple seed, it will produce you an apple tree. And you never have to replant it again. It will produce and it will yield for you every single time. Not yet. That's in the making. Okay. I hooked up with a brother who got all of that going on for us. Yeah. I hooked up with a brother who got all of that for us, and then I'm gonna introduce that to my community once we good and done. All right, that's what I got for y'all. I've been here 1 hour and 51 minutes, but I wouldn't change it. None of that. I wouldn't change it. I forgot to let y'all mention to y'all in the Millionaire Monarchy, if you got children, they become entrepreneurs too, because we established LLCs and EINs in their name. Okay, that's what we do. That's what we do. Not only that, we learn how to live tax-free by taking that cash and investing it and playing with it the right way. Okay? Yep. Stay connected, sis. Stay connected. That's what's up. Stay connected. If not now, it might be tomorrow or next week or next month. But stay connected, okay? I'm here to serve y'all. I ain't going nowhere until the Father tells me my time is up. And he ain't told me that yet. Please bring back buying land soon. I don't have the 5 yet, but I'm believing that God will do it for me. I want to invest in land. You got that. I'll hold a spot specifically for you. That's my word. And my word is all I have in this lifetime. And I like to say that in closing. Because y'all know how you just said people be like, is you a scam? And you letting all these other people scam you, then come to me and think about, am I scam? Let me tell you something. If anybody is a scam, guess where they're going to find it at? On the web, on the internet. There are no negative stigmas attached to my name, and there will never be. I will fight people and beat you up about my name. And God up above knows that. I don't play about my name because that's all I have in this life. And my word tells me that a good name is far greater than rubies and diamonds. And my name will be a key for future generations and not a padlock. So I do not play about my name. And that is why you will never find no negative stigmas about me. If your girl was out here doing all manner of evil after 40 years now, it'll be all over. It'll be all over. I do what I say when I say that I'm going to do it. And if you don't believe me or Google, then the most important person that you can go ask is the man who created me, the man who knows that heart and not the outward appearance. Go ask them about me. All right, y'all. Until the next time, darlings, I will see y'all. And I want y'all to know that if ain't nobody told you today that they love you, y'all already know who do. Dr. T loves you. Okay? And I will continue to love you. And I will continue to show up as long as he allows me and keep this internet connection going. As long as he allows me to breathe this oxygen that I'm breathing, your girl will be back on the scene. Pray for me as I pray for y'all, okay? It ain't easy, but somebody got to do it, so why not me? And I will see y'all the next time. All right, TikTok, and you don't stop. Appreciate all them likes. We got to 1,001 likes. Y'all are amazing, spectacular people. Blessings and great sleep to you, okay? All right. Laugh out loud. I believe it too. You will beat up the liars. Listen, let me show y'all something real quick. Me and my husband was laughing about this earlier today. Look, yo girl, don't play that. I don't play that. No. Hold on, let me go up over here. I don't play that on no level. None. Let me see. Let me go because I know my husband. See, when you divinely connected, you be knowing when your husband be like, now you done been up in there too long, but you know you need to go. You know you need to go. Sorry about that. It's the wrong thing. Let's see. Okay, here we go. Okay. Let me find the one that I need to find. Let me find the one that I need to find. Hold on, y'all. Hold on. Let me see if this is the one. Hold on. Hold on, y'all. Hold on, y'all. I gotta tell y'all. Oh my God, I can't find it. Hold on. You see, Buddy try to put his hand in my face and put his hands on me, and I don't know why. Baby, I will beat him in the streets. I will beat him in the church house. You understand me? In the prison cells, your girl will lay these hands quick, skilled in these things, confident. I will beat people up about my name. So I gotta laugh at myself. You understand me? Your girl will lay these paws anywhere and at any time on site. I don't be just up here pumping y'all up. Yeah, I lay hands, baby. That's why I don't be bothering nobody. I be in my own one lane because I will lay these handcuffs, okay? And they trained. They really is. Ask some folks. I done had to snatch folks up and choke them and all kind of stuff in the church house and on the streets. That's for sure. I will fight you about my name. With that being said, I love y'all. I'm a lover. And when I love strong. And when I fight strong too. Fight very, very hard. So, okay. I just told on myself. Now I feel so, I don't know. I'm so embarrassed, y'all. Y'all pray for me, okay? Y'all pray for me because your girl need prayer. They be like, Tawana, what's your weakness? These hands. I don't do all that communicating. Oh, we gonna do whoop, 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 whoop. I'll be up there on the airplane like, let me go, y'all. Bye. I love y'all because now I'm messing up my video. Peace.